Hello, my friends. Back again with another calendar video and a little update on what's been going on. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good to talk about. My daughter is done with all her graduation requirements and she'll be graduating in a couple of weeks, and it's pretty much smooth sailing from here. All the bad feelings, anxiety, pressure she had on her associated with the senioritis, as she constantly complained about, that's over and done with. She's good to go for graduation. She's finished her classes, she did her exams, she did her capstone project, everything's done. So you would think the bad habits that she kept up with during this time of immense pressure and anxiety, she would not feel the need to keep doing so and keep putting her health at risk and her life at risk, triggering seizures. However, that has not been the case. It's still a problem. It's still a topic of contention between us, and I'm not sure what to do at this point. I really don't. Now, I'm not saying that I don't understand that somebody can suffer depression and anxiety even after they make a big accomplishment. I'm just like a solutions person. When I feel like the problem has been resolved, I did everything to resolve your issue. I did my part, and you're not doing your part. I know that can be unfair. Ever since my kids were born, ever since I cut ties with their dad, like I made my kids the center of my world. And I poured myself into them so much that I feel like I am empty now. And I know that wasn't healthy, and I know that wasn't their fault, but it is what it is. And I'm dealing with the aftermath. And, of course, when they're teenagers, it's like they turn into different people and they're super ungrateful and mean and disrespectful. And it's just taking a toll on me. And I'm trying to work through that. Everybody says it's just a phase, it's just a phase. Okay, can the phase be over with now? Please? Please? I don't know. I'm just like a solutions person, and I'm just like, okay, here's the problem. What can we do to fix the problem? And I feel like I went above and beyond, and also took a really big toll on myself to go above and beyond to help her solve this problem. And the problem has been solved. I'm okay with you not being grateful for my help. If you still are depressed and anxious and everything, I know that's like a lifelong problem. I understand that, and I can help you with that. But when you are using other methods to deal with your depression and anxiety and it is affecting your health, it's literally a matter of life and death that you are putting yourself through every day, and it's literally tearing our family apart. I don't know what to do. I feel like I've done all I can and just not being listened to. I feel like I am a doormat. I'm still experiencing behavior issues from both my kids. I'm sure dealing with me every day is no picnic, but yeah, I've just been feeling really lost. I feel taken for granted. Just the simplest things. I feel like my anxiety is a lot better when I'm in a clean environment. So just basically the girls doing their regular chores, it's not getting done. Everybody wants takeout and they want to spend time with their friends and go places and go shopping and things like that. But nobody wants to earn it. And when things are just falling apart around me and the girls, I just feel like I'm in it alone. And I know that I'm a single parent, and that is the very definition of what I have to go through is being alone in this. But they're teenagers. One's 16, one's 18, one is grown. Like, you can help. You can do your part. Making your kids do their chores is not parentification when they're teenagers. They can earn their keep. And things are just not getting done. And the house is just a wreck. I have to work in that. I work from home and I'm just surrounded by clutter and mess. I'm by no means a clean freak. I've never been that way. I've had my own issues with cleaning and really bad bouts of my depression. I wouldn't say I've ever been in a hoarder situation, but I've come pretty close. Like, if you came over to my house, you would know something is not right. I'm just overwhelmed and I'm stressed, and I feel like nobody is listening to me, and I have to literally beg these kids to do anything, and it's just not done. Like, I got off of work today, so Samantha wanted me to like order snacks and drinks for her or whatever, and I told her, fine, get your chores done. Get your chores done. And literally, like, I keep reminding her, I'm literally trying to work, and every 2 minutes I'm having to look up and say, Samantha, get back to what you were doing. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Literally having to babysit her every move for hours, and it still is not clean. Right now, it's still not clean. And ever since my older daughter's behavior problems has escalated, she's also just like checked out and just not doing her chores. During her senior year, when she had all this pressure on her that she kept complaining about, I basically told her that she didn't have to do chores, that I would take care of them until then. So she's just taken that and like, okay, I don't have to do chores anymore. Like she feels like she does not have to contribute at all to the household. I really don't want to go into all that's going on because some things should stay off the internet. It's a lot on me. I'm just one person, and I really just wish my kids would stop taking me for granted and literally just help around the house. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not asking for much, you know? And when you are alone, you don't have a partner, you don't have someone on your team right there. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. Sometimes I feel like I have poured so much of myself into my kid that there's nothing left, and it's a really hard pill to swallow. There's some other stuff going on. Things are a little tense at work because new things are happening, and me and my coworkers are worried about the future. I don't know, maybe things will go good, but it's just, I'm just used to things going left quick. I'm getting behind in bills again. School's about to be out, and I'm gonna have to start worrying about cooking 3 meals a day for the girls during weekdays instead of one. And groceries are already super expensive. So I'm trying really hard to find another source of income. Of course, I'm not monetized on any platform yet, and I feel like I could get to my goal faster if I was more consistent with my videos, and I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. The car is messing up. I have to replace the oil pump. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to get the money to get that fixed, but I have to get it done before Maddie's next dental appointment because I have to go all the way to Columbus. I don't want to end up stranded with my van tore up in another city over an hour away. We also had a recent robbery. My garage was broken into and they stole 2 lawnmowers. One was working, one wasn't, which is very bad because if the grass gets too high at any point in time, the city gets called and I get fined. I have to pay someone at least $60 to mow my lawn, and it's that point in the year where you need to mow the grass at least twice a week or it's going to get really tall really fast. I cannot afford $120 a week. Another bill. I can't afford it. And also, Maddie's bike was stolen. It was basically brand new. That was $250. The lawnmowers were probably around $350 each. My dad paid for the lawnmower, and there's no way I could replace that. My sister got the bike for Maddie as a gift. No way I can replace that. I filed a claim with my insurance. I sent them all the documents, the police report, the receipts. And they came back and denied the claim because I have a $1,000 deductible and the total amount of the loss was exactly $1,000.25. So they just went ahead and denied the claim. That was really upsetting. There is a grant program through my work that if something bad happens, you can apply for a grant to help you. Fill out an application with that. I don't know how that's going to go. I hope I can at least get the lawnmower replaced. So cross your fingers on that. Pray for us. As you can see from the recent video, I did fix my washing machine and I just finished paying off the part that I replaced. I purchased it with the PayPal Pay in 4 plan. Just finished paying that off, so that's good. I'm trying to work on a routine with some daily self-care. I feel like that would help a lot with my current anxiety. I'm going to try harder. The anxiety is giving me chest pains, which is not good. When it gets to that point, like I have to stop and think, okay, there's so much going on that is out of my control. I need to take the reins back again. So, still trying to figure it out. I'm hoping to finish a book review video and get that posted soon. So, look forward to that. If you guys have any suggestions on my current woes, if you could just comment down below and tell me what are your tips and tricks to basically just take care of your mental health. I wish I had more positive things to say. This was really supposed to be my year, but we're not even halfway through yet. I'm gonna keep hope alive. Alright, y'all. Hopefully next month will be a better video. Bye.